What's poppin'? Yeah, we're out of music, so. Ooh, we could do that. And we're live. Oh my gosh. We can't hear you on stream. I can hear you, but stream cannot hear you.
Hello, everyone, and we're live. Okay, I fixed it.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we got MDC versus KDA, and MDC that is not Ale. Okay, MDC has a bunch of subs.
Yeah, it looks like there's something in Fusro and Boozle.
And Arch Lector. Oh yeah. Sorry, for Arch. Yeah, no, and Trooper as well, right?
I think he's on their
He's
roster.
a
I
rostered
think
sub.
he's
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mention that because Zach said that they lose 4 bans, which.
Yeah, because I don't think
Okay.
Boozle is a rostered sub, so
No.
they would
Okay.
lose.
Yes, thank you everyone for your patience. I think this is a bit of a scramble for MDC, unfortunately, but they have Zach, so the game plan remains the same. um,
I would like to agree with you there, but it seems like MDC has been not exactly playing the way that Zach usually does in his.
no.
He's been playing some stuff like ASOL and some stuff like that as well, and he's not exactly just up to split pushing all the time anymore. He's doing a little bit more grouping, and counterpick is even going over to Cody and Ben sometimes.
Yeah, that's pretty hype. Him playing around the team, we tried our best when he was on IQ to bring him in. Yeah, I'm still playing Trevor's music in the background, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, they might lose another ban because of delay of game. I think they get 15 minutes, right?
I think so, yeah.
Fusro, okay. They might just start draft without him.
All right, Al, we picked you a hook champ / TK.
Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna start before 45. So right now it's 44.
Nice. So they have one ban.
Yeah.
In the first phase or second? First phase, correct?
Yeah, you start out losing second phase bans. I think. I don't know for sure how it works. I know it changed, but I know usually it seems like you lose a second round ban. And he's here.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay. This song doesn't have lyrics, so I'm just gonna keep it playing until it's done.
Perfect.
Okay. Alright. I like how they grade out their bands, so I didn't know you could do that.
Huh.
Cool.
That's nice. Yeah. Is KDA... Wait a minute, the KDA side is grayed out though.
Oh. No, it's backwards. Sorry.
Okay, MDC is on left side.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, Beer League official got a haircut. I'm in chat as Jello Destroyer, so you can at me and I'll see it.
Looks like we are getting started. MDC used their one ban on Caitlyn.
Ooh.
That is something that Nectarish has played quite a bit, but has proven to be worthy on plenty of other AD carries. But
Yeah.
Caitlyn's the lane dominant AD carry that they don't necessarily want him on.
Mm-hmm. The Vigar Kane bands coming down. They're gonna have to think quick. Normally, you've got twice as much time to consider.
Yeah.
Up to, yeah.
Hopefully they're ready and they have their band set.
Yeah.
Darius as well. That is a pretty classic blind pick from Zach for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hovering
Yeah.
Aesol.
I mean, I'm a little surprised that Spencer plays the heck out of that champion. Maybe they
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
able to do enough scouting because of subs, but and I'm casting the game and I knew that, so
Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot since Spencer's a rostered sub, they could
yeah.
put the Aesol anywhere on two different players. It's
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Top or mid, yeah. It's extra value for them. That's crazy that made it through.
Ash TK, the old reliable for MDC. It feels like
Mm-hmm.
no matter who's on the team, whether it's Boozle or I guess not Arch Selector, but
Yeah.
Boozle or Pencil both play Ash, and now has been playing TK nonstop.
Yeah.
Vayne Lulu for Nectarish and Rowdy Fan though, that's something that they've played a few times already, and it's probably going to be pretty solid into TK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Played it before, and that last time I saw him played, it was just like a disrespect thing. Like I felt like he was just playing super aggressive and getting away with it the game before. So the second game, he just picked Vayne.
Yeah,
So we'll see how it goes. Game one.
yeah.
Boozle and Aloe are pretty good, so we'll see.
Mhm.
Definitely a pretty scary lane though, Vayne Lulu.
Yeah. I'm not sure how well the Amumu pairs up with it, but
Mm-mm.
just more CC and peeling for the Vayne is always nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like this though, the Lissandra with it. I don't know how well that does into Aesol specifically. I haven't figured out all of Aesol's matchups yet, but to me, he feels like it doesn't matter how hard you put him down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what would be good to things that people like Lissandra that can just throw stuff at him when he's sitting there are good if you can
Yeah.
do enough damage with stuff. But I don't know. I can see like Zoe being good where it's you can actually have like a pretty
Mm-hmm.
impactful combo if they're
Yeah, that's a good point.
emotionless. But yeah, Jarvan's that got the Jarvan Ace Soul. It's a combo I hear so much about and
Yeah.
never really see it work, but it might happen.
Yeah. Looks like Gnar blind for top, so the Aesol will be going mid.
Okay.
Gnar blind top. I'm anticipating Renekton. I know people like Renekton into Gnar, but
Yeah, definitely a good comfort pick for Dakota and Earliest.
yeah.
Cho'Gath though,
Ooh.
what day is it? He's not buffed yet, but he's still good. He's already good and he's getting buffed.
Yeah. I thought he already got buffed. I thought that was the last
Okay.
patch.
That was probably last patch. I just watched the video today though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 13.5. I think I'm behind. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, because Cho'Gath does feel really solid,
Mm-hmm.
and primarily his biggest threat is Aesol. Aesol has percent max health damage, so that's fine for Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath can itemize MR really nicely.
Yeah.
He is kind of known as like an anti-mage with his W and just how much HP he has.
Yeah. I grabbed my little Thresh thing because I knew Al was playing and I was hoping he'd play Thresh.
Yeah, I feel like as long as TK is up, he's going to be going for that as of lately. It seems like that's what he's been going every time.
Okay. Super consistent champ, especially
Uh-huh.
compare it to Blitz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cho'Gath. I think Vayne Lulu, it's like obviously Aesol just scales, but Vayne Lulu's definitely they've got in Cho'Gath, they're not really worried about this game going too long, I don't think.
Yeah, on one hand, it's like I can see KDA's draft and they're like, okay, we have Vayne Lulu and a ton of frontline, so we can just let Nectarish go to town. But I mean, Aesol is, I feel like he's disgustingly broken. I think if he buys Leandries and just has time to spit, I mean, he's just going to be melting through frontline. Which, I mean, ideally is going to be exactly what Vayne is doing. You know, Vayne's just going to be cutting through TK, Jarvan, and Gnar. And Aesol Ash are going to be doing vice versa. It's just going to be who can do it faster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that I'm very surprised that Champion's been making it into games as often as it has in its current state.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious like how you should play around it, because it just feels like I've said with Nasus before, it's like even if you pick something that like lane counters him, it's just you have to put him down so hard, because like he will bounce back always. That's just how unlimited scaling champions work. It's just like how long can you drag that out to where like they're useless. Because sometimes it feels like Aesol just hits, you know, 2 items. Like his row is finished, his tier is finished stacking, he's got his level up, he's level 13, and he's just like melting whole teams. He's dropping tack nukes and winning every team fight. Yeah. And then sometimes it's just like that's the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It feels pretty ridiculous, and I don't think that Lissandra is going to be punishing him too hard. Maybe it's more of a, you know, if you're just gonna look to play a free lane, I'm just gonna push and roam. You know, we're gonna pressure bot, we're gonna get Vayne ahead, you know, push and look for dives or something. But you know, Ash TK is pretty safe, pretty reliable, can hold it down. Same thing with Gnar. You know, Gnar is just gonna be pushing in Cho'Gath, probably poking him out. Shouldn't be taking a ton of pressure from Cho'Gath, but I mean, can't do a ton to Cho'Gath either. Cho'Gath just has so much sustain from his passive that just seems like everywhere is kind of focused on scaling, and Lissandra is just hoping that she can push and kind of accelerate the game in some way.
Yeah, I'm like looking at the 2 drafts. I think before I saw the drafts, I was no way KDA like loses against 4 subs. But I mean, I don't know, the Aesol and I do like their comp a lot. I'm not that KDA even drafted a bad comp. It's just Aesol. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll see.
I think a lot of it's going to come down to jungle influence early game. I think if Amumu is able to kind of like match Jarvan on his ganks, try to like stabilize the game. I think that they do have winning bot lane with Vayne Lulu and winning mid lane with Lissandra, so they can probably start stacking dragons early.
Yeah, winning generally in the bot side. Gnar probably more willing to come down for fights like that as well. Than Cho'Gath, so I could see it definitely at early dragon stacking. I guess Cho'Gath could too. Yeah, never mind. He likes coming down for stacks.
Yeah.
I was just thinking Gnar is like looking to team fight and actually be useful, but
right, yeah. Stack up his mega on the wave and head down.
Yeah. Could be a dragon centric game. We'll see though what they decide to do and what just inevitably happens, which is Fiesta a little bit. KDA is pretty good I think at keeping it pretty calm.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see if MDC decides to just 5-man invade into a 5-stack that KDA loves doing.
Let's see it.
But I don't think either of these teams are willing to skirmish level 1.
They have such... I think both, like, I don't know, KDA, maybe... Since they let the Aesol through, maybe it's just like a disrespect thing, and they don't realize how hard it... how hard it actually scales.
Yeah, maybe not.
And, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe both teams think that they outscale.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you know, whenever you finish a draft, even if you have, you know, a little complaints about it, you're always going to tell your
30
team, like,
seconds
I
until
like our
minions
draft, right? Like, I
spawn.
Oh
think we
yeah,
outscale, you know, you're going to find the positives in. I guarantee both
yeah.
teams are telling you, to, you know, oh, we outscale so hard here. Like, we have
Mhm.
Vayne Lulu. Like, how do we lose?
Yeah,
Vayne Lulu in full front line.
undefeated with this for
Yeah.
one other time.
Yeah. Smasher's like, I got ASOL. We can't lose.
And both of them are kind of right.
Yeah, exactly. Could you stream to Discord
Minions have
as well?
spawned.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
No worries.
Sorry, I'm just gonna pause real quick and we'll not miss anything. Is it going?
5-man rupture.
Oh my god, that was so funny when that happened.
Yeah. Beer League, a new classic.
Yeah. Gotta alt tab out and minimize Discord so I can see Streamlabs.
Only a fool wouldn't hunger for the throne. Let me help you find that seat.
Okay.
Gnar takes Deep Blade, Cho'Gath takes D Shield. I mean, that's kind of the nature of the lane. Gnar's just gonna push in.
Mm-hmm.
Although Cho'Gath went Grasp still. I know it's pretty common for Cho'Gath to go like a Q max plus Comet in like ranged lanes, even if he ends up going full tank.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be, you know, basically impossible to proc it in late.
There's just no way. Wow, Jarvan is really looking
Already.
for this level 1 play. He just took red buff and he's just sitting.
He recognizes the win
Wow.
con.
Yeah, he's just going on Vayne right after she uses Stumble.
Nice. Already gets the flash.
Yep.
And level 1.
Wow.
Nice. First blood, holy cow.
Yeah. Burns 4 of their sums. Aloe ends up blowing both of his and Jarvan as well. But
Yeah.
I mean that's an extremely high risk play that ends up panning out. I mean that's
Yeah,
the kind of thing that Jarvan's looking for early game most of the time though.
TK is no thresh. I would not feel too bad about it going on TK instead of a dash there.
Yeah. I mean most of the time TK just ends up going full tank items anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of Stardust for Trooper.
Yeah.
Good electrocute trade back from Con Artist though.
Yep. I got too hyped for that trade too soon. Forgot about the part where Asol is like behind all the minions at the edge of the tower getting hit.
Yeah. It's like, okay, then what? Just gonna walk away here.
Mm-hmm. Got some let's go Fusros in chat. Or win. Let's go Fusro.
Rooting for the boys.
Mm-hmm. SDK so on the Gnar, that's
Not quite his classic pool that we're used to, stuff like Garen, Darius, and split pushing type stuff, but definitely something he has played a little bit in the past.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a good top laner to have in your pocket.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Ooh, it seems like Elias kind of smelled this gank out,
Mm-hmm.
and
Fusro,
he's
though,
out
I'm
pretty
doing a little bit of
solidly.
pushing.
Mm-hmm.
XSD was kind of getting a little low, but
Yeah.
it was also pretty safe. So might as well gank.
Yeah.
See Dragon in 27. Neither jungler the type to just solo it, so definitely probably want to get a pick or something beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah. If anyone would, it would be Jarvan, but he is not farming his camps, so he's
Yeah.
not going to be level 4 or 5, or have any items or anything.
Yeah.
It's definitely not this game. Now it looks like MDC's bot lane does have a little bit of a freeze set up on Vayne Lulu. Let's see
Yeah,
if
I
Jarvan
push-
is going to end up making his way down.
A little bit of farm ahead, and I think doing a fine job at keeping Elo from like keeping them from getting a good reset so they can spend their gold.
Oh boy, that's a knockup that is probably going to lead to a kill. Good condemn onto Boozle, but I mean, just you can't run away from exhaust. There's the Jarvan EQ.
This is huge.
Yes, it is. Yeah, really excellent play. I mean, you know, we see both sides of the map. You know, we've got full vision, but I mean, that play was pretty textbook. Saw that from a mile away. Bot lane has the freeze set up. Jarvan's taking the long route away from vision. You know, Vayne's no flash.
And you're dead.
Yep. I mean, he landed the W raw first, which that was pretty huge.
Yeah, I'm just making stuff up. Yeah, it was a good W.
Yeah, like all he did was just walk up and exhaust. That's all it takes.
Making good use of my god vision.
Yeah, you can see everything happening. Wow, Cho'Gath's doing pretty solidly though. Crashes a nice big wave before he gets to go home. Probably got a lot of money to spend. He hit 6 and ate his first minion before he goes home, so he gets that stacking going and puts it on cooldown right away.
This Infernal Drake though, despite the play bottom, I mean, it definitely makes sense that KDA wants to or MDC wants to reset. After getting 3 kills down there, but trades up for Dragon, which is not necessarily what you want to do with your lead.
Yeah. I understand how KDA is able to get away with it though. I mean, Lissandra does have push in mid lane, and you know, I mean, Vayne died, is coming off of reset and doesn't have a wave to catch, so they're just gonna run drag and take it.
Yep.
But I'm still perfectly happy in MDC's shoes as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
First dragon isn't the end of the world. Although Mountain Dragon is the one up next, and that is looking pretty nice for both teams, I will say.
Typical top laner.
Yeah. If I'm playing Malphite and oh wow, nice little lane gank. TK's just gonna flash immediately, so he isn't followed up on.
It still just takes so much damage. Definitely. Had
Yeah. Ash is doing a good trade back though, doing a really good job of walking him down lane. Might even be able to. Ooh, good flash from Rowdy.
Here comes Jarvan. This is
boy.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Vayne has both sums. Good condemn.
Move flash.
Yeah.
And wave. Yeah, wave. They could freeze this if they want.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're backing. Oops. What did I just? Everything disappeared. I think I pressed. I don't know. Where'd the map go? That's what is something that's happening. Mini map. I can't click it. I'm gonna start clicking stuff. I think I pressed T, but it's.
The heck?
There's too many hotkeys. Ooh. Okay.
There's objective timers again. Oh, Darktavion's getting collapsed on his jungle. Is gonna get dunked by Jarvan since he's no flash. That is going to be a kill. Going on Ash, so I mean, she's going to have to go a pretty high damage build, probably Kraken, Bork, IE. I don't think she can afford any on hits or anything like that. I don't know how you figured it out, but good job.
I literally just looked back at the thing and now I was able to click it, so I don't know.
Yeah, just look away and look back.
Yeah.
Nar's kind of taking some heat up there, although we only have half the vision. No god complex anymore. Okay,
Thank you.
It's back.
Okay. We're back.
Nar is taking quite a bit of poke from this Cho'Gath. Can you click on Cho'Gath? I'm curious if he's maxing Q, because that Q poke is looking pretty. Yes, he is. He is just chunking him quarter health every Q.
Yeah. What I think it was, by the way, for anyone interested, I think I pressed A, which puts it in like this fight mode. And then maybe it wouldn't let when I was.
Oh
no, actually, I don't know. Nice flash.
Leia's has feast. Good sidestep. Oh my god. Oh, here comes the Asol. Kind of looked like Amumu was gonna run down, so he threw the ult down, but Amumu was able to just run up then. Here comes Con Artist though. Maybe an E over the wall with the claw? No, they're not gonna look for anything. Yeah. Pretty risky play though, for sure.
Yeah. Those are the really sketchy fights where you have to make sure like you're on the same page with
Yes.
everybody else. If you're just
Yeah.
gonna go in like all of a sudden.
Yeah.
The old classic will they won't they? Alright,
Yep.
jumping in ours for some wave clear pokes. We can get this wave under.
Yep. I mean, there's no point not using your R. That's how it goes with Gnar. Uh-oh, Darktavion's in trouble with no flash. Is able to pick up the eye, but is just gonna get dunked again. Ooh, Lissandra's on the way. Okay, nice. Looks like Lissandra hit a flash W or flash Q or something.
Mm-hmm.
But good pickup. Trade 1-for-1 and a Herald.
Mhm.
Almost certainly this Herald is gonna get sent bot. This thing needs gold and she needs it now. The sooner she's pumping, the better this team comp's gonna function. Although Cho'Gath is doing pretty well for himself up there, so
Ooh.
this is not where Azel wants to. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Azel's just gonna sit there.
Like, how
Okay. Is this real gameplay design?
You know, she's just outscaled. It's already 11 minutes.
I guess so. He did finish his catalyst. It's just over.
That's absurd.
Yeah. It's just so stupid watching someone just sit there like that.
It's like Lissandra's like, okay, we're at 11 minutes. Surely I win this.
Yeah.
Vayne.
Ooh,
re-hitting.
TK's getting. Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh, good Ash arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Nectaris is flashing to try to kite out, but does go down.
Good, yeah, really good job by Boozle there.
Yeah. He's playing pretty well.
Mm-hmm. 3-0 and 3.
Yep. I mean,
Kind of crazy.
I think-
How much... Go ahead.
I think Ashe can function pretty well as like a high DPS champ, but she definitely has to get ahead early. She doesn't have like any inherent late game scaling or percent max health damage in her kit or anything like that. No stacking of any variety. But I mean, she is an 80 carry nonetheless with an attack speed steroid. So if she gets ahead, which Ashes can do, and Uzel is doing a great job of right now, she's gonna do damage. So
A great early jungle pressure bottom.
yes, oh for
I
sure,
don't think this lane goes this poorly for KDA.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at this game and just say, oh, I mean, KDA's bot lane is just letting this one go. It looks like Boostero's definitely had a hand in it. Oh, good CC chain. Holy cow, he cannot move.
That could have been a full build ace. What? A scaled ace soul and that CC chain still kills him. That's really lovely.
Yeah, it was.
And KDA just picking the fight, probably not realizing how many people are there.
Yeah, Fizz Jarvan is pretty strong as well already. Has this Eclipse. He's just kind of dunking.
Yeah. Second richest person in the game, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does the... If he hits both the the flag and the Q, that does count as two separate instances of damage, and that would proc his Eclipse, right? So I mean, he's going in with a big shield, and just the EQ is chunking because you get the Eclipse proc. That's a pretty nice first item for him then. Ooh, Aesol is gonna be able to start slowing. Is that a big ult? That is a big ult.
Booster with the slow.
Yep.
Well played by both of them.
I don't know too much about Aesol builds, but I feel like I would have really liked to see him go Leandries this game since he's up against the Cho'Gath specifically. But I mean, maybe it just doesn't matter.
You know, skill cap says 3 or more, three health stackers is when you go Leandries.
Is that what they say?
That's what they
I
say.
mean, that makes sense to me if you're building towards the majority. That's kind of how I think about itemizing as well, but
Yeah, I think Ash eventually is not going to be melting him. He's got whatever 8,000 health or whatever.
yeah. Oh, another good CC chain is just gonna get stunned up, Everfrosted. Oh, here comes an Azure from way downtown to help out Fusro.
Yeah, but
Isn't gonna get either of them though. Really
huge
good
for KDA.
skirmishes from this mid jungle duo. Con Artist and Darktavian are kind of working it right now.
Beautiful.
Top lane is existing still.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it goes. Very little jungle intervention there thus far.
Mm-hmm. Somebody should be down there killing the Vayne.
She is just way too overextended. Uh-oh. Here comes Azul.
Let's go. Okay, Spencer's been telling me about this. How Al will just go in and just feed him kills on TK. It's so funny.
That's too funny. It's like,
Finally
alright,
get
I'm
to
dropping
see
the
it.
ult.
Mm-hmm.
Spit him out right here. Yeah, that looked
Al-
pretty playable.
Al, I'm TPing, go in.
It's like, huh, this TK is Wing in by himself. Oh, the asteroids are falling on my head.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ooh, good little footwork from Zesty. Good EQ from Fusro. Cho'Gath is so slow. It's gonna get tagged by this rock. They are gonna probably be able to slow chase him down eventually. Another good EQ. Oh, Fusro's taking every kill. He said, if you want me to sub for you, you gotta make it worth it.
Does not miss. Neither the EQs or the last hits.
Amen. Uh-oh, Rowdy's in trouble. No flash.
And just getting pulled, that looks
Yep.
fun. It's like rel ulti, but a basic ability.
Ooh. Yeah, really.
And it executes.
Flashing from Alessandra? Yeah.
No,
I've heard somewhere that the execute doesn't even come into like importance too much. It's actually just like mostly for wave clear, but I don't know. Doesn't it end up getting to be somewhere like 20% when you get to like 35 minutes or something?
It gets ridiculous. I think ridiculous later on, but I
Yeah.
think for most of the game it's pretty low.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I've heard that just his Q percent maximum health damage is just so much that it's just like, what's the execute even matter? You're just gonna kill him in 1 second later with another tick of Q.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
But I mean, that is just ridiculous to think about. I have no idea.
That it doesn't matter is tells you a little bit of how strong the Q is.
Yeah, thank God they nerfed how much health he has though. He was just 100 health too tanky at level 18. That had nothing to do with his itemization and the fact that he can just buy nothing but health and do a million damage.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was it, but
Yeah. Joe says, should I just sit out the next game as well? Yeah. I mean, Boozle's doing a pretty good job. Oh, it
Yeah.
looks like they're going to sub Joe in right here, actually.
yeah, I don't know. Joe just complained about not getting as many ganks.
A summoner has disconnected.
Aloe has
Yeah,
had it.
pop
He
up
is
too.
done.
Yeah. He did his time on non-hook champs. Time to go. Not time to go do something. It's just time to go. Oh, Joe has a nail in his tire. Sounds like
Ooh.
sabotage to me.
True. Who put the nail there?
A summoner has reconnected.
Guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Probably wouldn't want to say who it was on stream. Oh, Joe's pointing fingers already.
Okay, who is the one person that knows where he lives? Cody. Who is the one person who stands to benefit from Joe missing? Cody. It's all lining up.
That's a good point. But did Cody get caught in the crossfire on this mission, or what's up with him?
He's just the one person that knows where Joe lives. I don't
Yeah, but he's, he's a MIA right now as well. Joe says, "Don't blame him."
He's still coming back from Joe's house or car. Don't blame him. Okay. I should
Oh.
I should have kept my mouth shut. Where's our team? Says Twitch chat, where's my team?
Me when I'm playing jungle and I get invaded on. Where is my team? I mean, you still do have Shurikuri as a rostered sub. Oh, Joe doesn't really care about Ben though. Interesting. That's weird.
Kind of interesting. You didn't have to point that out specifically, but
Alright, yeah. Asa wanted no part of that.
Yeah. I mean, List was like positioning aggressively, so maybe he thought something happened. But nah. Lots and lots of red vision though around Dragon.
Baron is the next primary objective, coming up here in 20 seconds. Both teams are going to melt it pretty fast. Uh-oh, Nar might be taking a chunk.
Ooh.
Good rupture, but good flag in return. Cho'Gath kind of getting walked at. Oh, wow. Yeah, would have.
Apparently Asol ulted? Is that what that was?
Yeah,
Oops.
that's not ideal.
Probably just taking Scuttle or something.
Yeah, maybe can like taking some of the vision down there. Okay, I actually like it. I've decided what he did. So they're gonna try to make a pick play here in like a minute and a half. I'll hold that thought. Alex is making a pick play himself here. And just like that, he's out of there.
Every time I W and it's just a free kill.
Yes, sir. Oh, Fusro is in deep. Now that is a where's my team type moment.
Random Shelly there too.
Yeah. Conrad is able to take her down before she crashes, it looks like. Both teams posturing pretty aggressively around mid lane. They're looking maybe to set up Baron Vision at least, but... Oh, he's gonna queue it over the wall. They want to start it. Zesty Queso is close to Mega. Is sitting on that like 95%, ready to go big whenever.
Just because you have the Cho'Gath doesn't mean it's easier to take Baron. Just lets you secure it. But still gotta
Yeah.
fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the W got
Here comes
caught.
Ashe ult. Oh wow, really solid Gnar engage. Takes down Lulu. Cho'Gath's trying to walk down Asol.
Ash just free firing on Cho, but it does not matter. 'Cause
Yeah. Jarvan EQ's in. Wow, hits a really solid dunk on Vayne. She's one shot, and Ashe is still just kiting. He's taking no damage yet this fight.
yeah.
Cho'Gath is just getting pulled in by Rel ult. And it looks like MDC is actually going to start up the Baron. Never mind.
I'm
They're
surprised
done.
that fight went so well. I guess Fusro's fed enough too. I was like, Ash was just hitting the Cho'Gath and couldn't really do anything else.
Yeah.
That's so much of your team's gold just going into.
Yeah, 100%.
slightly
But
ignore.
I do think it is a little early to kind of rip a 10-person alive Baron. I think that, you know, Baron still does a pretty significant amount of damage, and you know, kind of puts you in an awkward spot for team fighting if you're the one that's holding the aggro.
Yeah, I think.
You know,
I
because
think
then
that fight
Cho'Gath started to.
was-
Go ahead.
I think that fight was kind of like best case for KDA, and it still went that poorly. There's like
Yeah.
the TK engage didn't really work out. The Ash was
Mhm.
just hitting the Cho'Gath and no one else.
Yeah, I think the problem probably was Ashe is stuck hitting Cho'Gath, but then who's tanking Baron? It's the squishies
Sure.
then.
Sure. It's a lot of damage at this point. Rowdy in a little bit of trouble.
Oh my god, he's getting melted. Oh, okay. Aesol should get another reset here. Lissandra's on the other side, just blowing up Ashe. There's all the damage. Okay, Lissandra passives are gonna start going out with the double kill. Booster's trying to kite it out. Another kill. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't know exactly how Ashe got caught, but I mean, it looked like Lissandra standing up right on top of her, and she just died in one rotation. Cho'Gath says, I don't care about your laser, I'm just gonna walk at you. Ooh, pretty solid. Oh my god, just
The
gets
silence.
eaten alive.
Yeah.
Good flash, solid ult.
Execute, execute, execute.
Oh, there it is, actually.
Nice Ashe LP. Dragon versus Dragon action.
Oh, and he was inside the pit. Oh,
Display there.
yeah.
Kind
A little
of
unfortunate the shutdown goes to Mumu, but I mean, him being tankier isn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like Trooper was just trying to stay on the opposite side of the wall. Hopefully, just try to poke at the bear or the dragon, see if he could steal it, or maybe kill the Mumu if he was low enough. But ended up going inside the pit when he got hit by the Mumu Q. Was just on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, TK is just gonna end up walking out. I can never tell with TK. Sometimes it's just he gets tagged by one thing and he just gets walked down. Sometimes it doesn't look like he cares.
Gain a XP lead on bot. That's one annoying thing about Vayne. I feel like you see it so often is you kind of like just destroy her early, but then she just stays down there in row.
I mean, she's just very good at side laning. I mean, she's one of the few AD carries that's played in top and sometimes mid, I guess, too. So can definitely hold her own in a side lane and in duels versus melee champs.
You see her scaling away. Now we really ought to get down there and do something about her.
Yeah. Oh, Cho'Gath is massive.
Look
I like the
at that.
Randuin's pickup versus Ashe, especially since Ashe is going this attack speed crit build. Would definitely like to see some MR next set of Cho'Gath though.
Like the Cho'Gath a little bit into Aesol, just if whenever presses Q, Cho'Gath can just Q.
Yeah, I mean he definitely has options. Silence works as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Elias is in a bit of a pinch. Fooster's on the other side. Oh, he's gonna get walked on by TK as well. Oh, here comes the Lissandra though. They might try to turn and engage. But wow, he is just getting melted. And that's what you get for trying to help. Tried to help him out, but I mean, even with the TP, they still didn't have numbers. There's 4 members of MDC there.
Ashe LP was huge too.
Yes, it
Went
was.
Down, and then Lissandra was just had to wait.
Oh, move bandage. Oh wow, what a knockup. Very silly.
In the pit.
He's level 16, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
How did that
Extra level
happen?
11 TK.
I mean, I understand he has Roa, so he's got that extra level up, but I mean, he's not even up in CS relative to the game. He is pretty neutral in that aspect, but just miles ahead of everyone.
You know that like Jarish here, not super strong, but strong enough.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That one fight around Dragon that looked really bad for MDC and good for KDA. It's like Aesol. I don't know. Wasn't really part of it, but definitely like came out of it with full health.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that
I
fight
don't-
looked really bad, but
Yeah.
Aesol was still pumping.
Oh no, Aesol's got Rylai's now. What's that put him to? 5k HP?
Something like that.
He's got Merc Treads too, so hopefully he doesn't get stun locked.
Over 3K.
How much does Cho'Gath have?
Where that Cho'Gath at? 5.1, 2K, less than 2K difference.
I mean, one of them is never
Got 10
mind.
stacks, holy.
Wow, he's farming them actually. Did a good job of getting his veggies in early game, and he has been getting some meat though. He's gotten a few kills lately, so definitely has earned those 10 stacks.
Once Cho gets Force of Nature, it'll be a little more useful.
Yes, for sure.
He gets kited indefinitely by Ash.
Yeah, yes, I wouldn't even mind seeing. Big fight. Here comes Sky's Descend.
Ooh.
Con Artist is dead already. Asol's untouched. Zesty's dead. Ash is. Oh! Really solid TK eat. Wow, Ash is pumping.
Yeah.
She's got LDR and is working her way towards a Bork. Asol's not finished with you.
Gosh.
Yeah, I don't know.
MDC. Ban Asol, you had 5 bans, they had 1. Didn't ban Asol, but 2 people to play it.
I was thinking the same thing, Iron. I think that, you know, Tabby's is good in lane against Gnar Jarvan and even for mitigating damage versus Ashe, but maybe Swifties would help him out this game. Or, I mean, I like taking Ghost on tanks for this reason. I mean, you just get kited and there's not much you can do. But, I mean, he is just getting infinitely slowed by Asol and Ashe. So he's, if he ever wants to try to threaten that back line,
Has to land Qs and slow them back.
yeah.
It's harder, much harder.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I feel like Asol's probably outranging Cho'Gath Q. Wow. And Asol just went back and bought a full Void Staff. Oh boy.
That last fight, he was just kind of going from person to person, blasting them. Ooh.
yeah. Quick little pick on the Gnar.
Yeah.
And quick indeed, though. He died really fast.
Yo.
Bane is not holding back on the damage with this build. This is a pretty high damage build.
Period said Wash Diamond player. It's just because he's so clean.
True. But like, Spencer's looking kind of dirty on the Asol though.
Yeah, that man needs a shower. Needs a shower.
He might.
He muddy.
Looks like MDC is kind of just stalling around for Baron.
Mm-hmm. Not much happening right now.
Yeah.
Red's gonna go to Vayne. It's big. I mean, Vayne is 3-7, but definitely farming well. Not definitely playing the game now.
Oh yeah. Jarvan and Gnar working on Dust Dance, it looks like. Jarvan just finished his. He's looking for something on Vayne here. Vayne is kind of untouched at the moment and is ghosting. He's just looking to pump. Wow, Zesty is dead immediately. Let's see what else. Oh, big Amumu ult. There's 2. Lushro is just barely gonna get out for the time, but wow, there's 3. And he's still going. His ghost is still active. But that's all he's gonna do for now.
All that and Trooper was in base. Just
yeah.
A reset.
Yeah, really good look from KDA. And I mean, Nectarage just takes initiative and presses the ghost, says we're going.
Can you believe J4 almost went in there?
I know. I mean, this is so high damage from Vayne. She is just shredding.
Yeah.
Asol does a very good job of negating that type of behavior, though. I mean, he just controls zones so well. You know, Vayne's trying to run forward, just put an E on top of her. She's slowed, and she can't do anything. Drop a big
Yeah.
ult. I mean, there's no way she can walk up to anybody without the threat of an ace ult, like, nuke hitting her.
And
And
what,
I mean, a 1.5 second knock-up mid-team fight is pretty substantial.
yeah, it's huge.
Not, yeah. I feel like if you get into a fight and Azel hasn't used as Vayne, since you don't have that much range, you are probably in the danger zone if you're auto-attacking.
Yeah. What is the Warden's Mail? Oh, another Randuin's for Vayne.
I know that's a pretty common defensive item. But,
I feel like the problem this game is gonna be more the Ace Soul, but
yeah. Azel just executes Blue Buff from 900 health. Very
yeah,
cool.
at some point he probably outsmites with an execute that he can just lay down and it'll do it
You
for him.
can't execute epic monsters.
Okay, good. Okay.
That would be pretty ridiculous. Oh, and Baron dies from 3,000 health. Cool.
Bush Gaming on award. Somebody sweet.
Just gonna force him back into the choke. Yeah, as long as Azel can keep controlling the space. I really don't want to see them walk through this like this. And they're just gonna get away with it too. I feel like that's where you just
Ace
drop
Soul
tack
drops his single
nuke.
ability, yeah.
I guess Nar's not mega yet. Maybe
And
they're trying to play
very
around that.
They're very
Yes,
split.
they are. Oh, Mumu does catch Azel in the combo. Azel gets eaten by TK, so he
Yes.
does get out. Tack nuke goes down, hits 5!
Gosh.
Both sides are pumping. Both sides are alive with DPS. Nectarish is
Nectarish.
kiting out the Azel.
Such a good
A
Nectar's
stun.
flash.
Wow! Really
What a
well
fight.
played by Nectarish. Was
Yeah.
able to evade some of the DPS just for a little bit with that flash and just cuts down Azel in an instant.
Mm-hmm.
Really solid counter engage from KDA though, with Aloe eating Azel during the
Yeah.
engage. So Azel is able to get out without getting bursted, is able to drop his Sky's Descend, hits all 5.
That was crazy.
Yeah. But while all that was happening, I feel like Gnar died instantly, J4 died instantly is kind of what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, just not a ton of follow-up from Azel because I felt like he was the one dedicated to be alive from TK.
Being basically a laser at this point, just zapping
Yeah.
whatever she looks at.
Yeah. No joke.
And Azel is the same, but
She has a GA now as well. So it's gonna take 2.
yep.
Uh-oh. Con Artist has to try to buy some time. Has his ult. Oh, does get hit with Ash Arrow without using it though.
See what happens.
Booster's looking for more.
Vayne ulti.
So is Nectarish though. Big ult is a stun, but no.
Okay, has GA still.
Okay, really good kiting. Really good Lulu ult. Oh, Ash is
Have
bringing
to
down the
defend.
GA.
Really nice.
Wow,
Ace
she's
Soul.
gonna go down immediately. And yep, Azel is gonna get the resets that he wants now. Here's another one. Sending it for Cho'Gath. He'll be able to catch up to him, see his indicators in the base already.
Yo. Nice.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, really good Gnar combo. That might be game. Yeah, that was scary. Yeah, I don't think there's any way Mumu can hold.
No.
I was scared for Fusra the way that he so confidently started that fight with an EQ. I mean, taking out Lissandra felt like a good way to start it for sure, but I felt like he was a little overextended in my opinion. But does
Yeah,
have the
especially-
boys to back him up immediately, and even though it wasn't a big Aso ult, you know, like the empowered version, he still did get the stun on Vayne, which is I think good enough to pop the GA, and the KDA just couldn't do anything to save him.
Yeah, and the Ace-Soul, nice positioning with his whatever is it his E, the AoE thing that he
Yes.
dropped right behind Vayne, so the team couldn't really like walk through.
Yeah,
and protect him.
Right.
Don't need to drop it on her. You've got 4 people there.
Yep.
4 or 5.
I mean, that's just how short range AD carries go into control mages like this. I don't know if you want to call him a control mage, but I mean, he definitely does control space, so. Simino Mosk asking the big questions now in chat. Does MDC have to ban Asol
If
on
there's
game
one
2 now that they're
ban?
red side?
Hmm.
I don't know if it's in KDA's pool, if Colin Artist plays it, or if there's any role swaps in there somehow that they pick it. But yeah, I'm definitely curious to see
Mm-hmm. That would
if
feel
it's
feel
high
bad
priority.
needing to ban it when they want it so bad. I'm sure using their
Oh
red
yeah,
ban. I almost feel like they
yeah,
keep it up just in case. But
yeah.
KDA didn't respect it the first time. Maybe they'll disrespect it twice.
And I feel like the case with a lot of players, like when a new champ comes out and a person's spamming it, you know, they obviously are gonna figure out what beats it, even if they don't play the matchups from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's a champ they play, like, oh, I'm really struggling into X champ, it's like, oh, if I play X champ, then I could probably rip it from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they probably just stick with the Cape ban, hope that they get Asol again.
That's what I think I would do if I was them. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm not them, if I'm my team, probably ban Asol. Ryan plays it.
I saw that.
I'd be,
Not too
I'd be
happy about
torn.
that.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. It's just one more thing they have to ban against Ryan. Melzahar, Asol, just all the fun champs.
Oh, fun. That's an interesting word for it. I bet it's pretty fun to play Asol. It looks pretty fun.
It's fun in draft when we're all just chuckling.
Oh yeah.
We just get set every game. It's funny. Just have to ban too many mid laners.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on this Zarya Lulu bullshit though.
Oof. We hadn't played that in a while. I was nervous.
I knew
Didn't
you guys
matter.
said it. Yeah, you looked really solid on it and have in the past.
I mean, yeah. The past was like a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's been a while. We've just been playing a lot, and we hadn't played it like the day before, so it felt like it had been a while.
Yeah.
No, we've been playing a lot. All right. Looks like we see MDC on blue, or KDA on blue side, MDC on red. Arch Lecter's in the game, everybody. They get 2 bans. Boozle, good job.
Is it 2 or 3?
I don't know. They had 1 last time.
I think they only had 1 last time because they had to miss 2 for each sub, right?
Oh, is that I'm not a captain. I don't know.
I'm not either. I'm speculating.
Okay, we'll see. I'll trust that they know what they're doing. So
Yeah,
you might be
yeah.
right, because I've never heard that before, and so if it's a thing, I would have no idea about about it. These games are live, yeah. We're just waiting for game 2 draft to start, I think. Somebody's doing something.
That's how it goes.
Here's the draft, okay.
I know we've seen Ben play Heimerdinger in recent history, and obviously Joe as well. So, wondering if there's a Heimerdinger flex prio on their side, or if they're just gonna grab Asol still. We'll see. I feel like Asol plus Heimerdinger would probably be too much, like damage over time, magic damage.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Depends on what it's into, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Another
But Asol as a top mid flex has more value on red side than they can hold it all the way till 5th pick to decide what role they want it in.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the first game they drafted, they still had to draft a blind pick for Zesty. He still had to blind pick Gnar. But, I mean, they could hold the ASO all the way till 5th pick and then decide which lane they want him in and then get a counter on either side.
Well, they have to remake the thing because they have KDA missing bans instead of MDC. But it looks like they get 3 bans. So you were right.
Yeah. I think they go Caitlyn for sure, again. But I'm wondering if they're going to lead into more ADC bans. Maybe they go like Lucian Vayne as well. Those are the first 2 I think of with Nectarish. But, I mean, then he's just on Jinx. Do you really want that? I don't know.
I don't know.
As soon as I saw those Jinx buffs,
yeah.
I was facepalming. I do not want another every team is picking Jinx B1 every game type meta.
I was just this ASL had me thinking about that just back in the day whenever Jinx wasn't picked blue 1 or banned, just red side. Actually, no, that's never what happened. Red side wouldn't ban it, and everyone on blue side would celebrate. What were they thinking?
Yep.
Just win now.
It was always just like, oh, maybe they first. Oh, well. They still are wanting to be bored.
Yeah. Looks like Vayne ban, Caitlyn ban, Vag Arcane again. Jarvan, nice. I respect the Jarvan and Lulu. I like the Lulu ban. Rowdy plays that.
Oh yeah.
A lot. See if you
I'm interested to see when when he whips out the fiddle support. Rowdy was infamous for his fiddle jungle back in days of old.
Cannot lose with the fiddle on the team.
Yeah.
It's all picked up for KDA.
Is that locked in already? Wow, it just insted. That's exciting.
Yep. And
I'm sure
KDA
everyone
celebrates.
on MDC is. Yeah. Yes, they let it through. Spencer's crying. It's.
Yeah. Let's see what his counter pick is. Oh, is that,
I thought we said they don't play it. You're joking.
Yeah. Is that Lux on Aloe, or is that going to be Spencer is that a counter pick for Ace Folks? You can just throw stuff at him. I don't know.
I feel like I wouldn't like that as Lux, but I mean Lux is a pretty common pick for Trooper.
True. I mean, at some point he just gets enough health he can't one-shot him. I mean, that's probably through the whole game. I don't know if your damage ever gets high enough to one-shot him. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, he plays the champ a lot, and I guess it is a comfort pick, and maybe he knows that it's annoying for ASOL, but I definitely know who I'd rather have on my team.
Yeah.
Rod equals no one-shots, true. And the Jinx for KDA.
Wow. I mean, KDA's draft is looking pretty insane already.
Yeah. What do you pick? What do you pick to deal with this? I don't know. Yorick?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ziggs and Tristana. You only have 2 picks left. Yorick, Trist. Just go for towers. Sivir,
I'm curious to see what the.
It's Joel.
Okay. Right. I mean, Sivir is a pretty AoE premier teamfight AD carry.
Yeah.
But I still don't think it beats Aesol Jinx.
I forgot about Rowdy's Morgana. That's right.
That's pretty solid into TK.
Yeah, it feels better into Sivir though, but
yeah,
that good. I don't mind playing champs like Morgana or hook champs into Sivir too much because you just go for the support, and
Mm.
sometimes you can get away with stuff.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Swaps from
Surprising.
Shen Hover to Aatrox Hover to Jace. Ooh.
I don't think
I
it
don't-
matters what this last pick is very much. Hey, Renekton.
For Nick and Blind.
Yeah. He could have.
I think I like
Jace.
that.
Yeah, I like the Renekton. I don't. I think the rest of the draft is so good. You could play Teemo,
Yeah.
especially.
I
in the-
ju-
yeah.
I think that Morgana is essentially going to function as a frontline champ in this type of comp. And Maokai for sure is. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you've got Jinx, one of the highest DPS AD carries in the game, and Asol, also one of the highest DPS and AoE mages in the game. I mean, now the question is, like, how much do they have to sack early? And with Jinx, I feel like not much, especially against Sipper. I feel like that might even be a winning matchup for Jinx.
Mm-hmm.
Sivir is definitely super weak early, and I feel like most people have the impression that just because Jinx is strong later, that she's weak early. But
It's like the
She-
Kog'Maw thing.
yeah, I mean, she's just gonna walk at you and just auto you faster and harder than any other champ.
Mm-hmm.
And she has the highest base tank stats out of any AD carry, I believe. She is like absurdly tanky for an AD carry. So, I mean, it's just not super easy to punish her early. She can farm from far away with her W and with Qs.
Yeah. I think that's Joe likes the Sivir just because that it's support can do whatever and roam, and he can be weak side and
Mhm.
exist. Classic Joe.
Mm-hmm. Now
Sorry,
this draft kind of feels like
Nectarish was baiting me in chat a little bit. I got a little distracted. Sorry about that. Talking about peaches down, saying I get my peaches down in Florida and the Justin Bieber thing. He was doing a little trolling in chat.
we do a little trolling here.
I could not resist. Yeah, I could not resist a little trolling in chat.
Who can?
Like, thank God Reese is talking. 'Cause I can't respond.
Now this kind of feels like last game's draft in a sense that like I don't know, they've just drafted so much frontline and so much like hyper carry from AD carries, right? Like last game it
Yeah.
was Ash Vayne, and now it's Jinx Sivir,
Mhm.
and with essentially like 3-ish frontliners on both teams. So it's just, I think it's just another case of who can DPS faster, and
Yeah.
I have to vote Asol again.
Yeah.
Asol proved me
absolutely.
right last game. I mean,
Yeah.
credits to Spencer, he played it well, but I think I have the faith that con artists can do the same.
Yeah. I think it's between Sivir and Jinx. It's kind of whoever's ahead a little bit would do more.
Mhm.
If they're tied, maybe Jinx with Rockets, I guess.
Yeah.
Or at least is safer so she can have more autoing time.
Yeah. Jinx definitely does have like a higher range, and especially at the beginning of fights, if she's doesn't feel safe enough to just like walk up and just like auto,
Mhm.
she can still function pretty well as like a pick champ, just like looking with
Mhm.
Ws. And I mean,
Mhm.
if Renekton gets some kind of angle on Lux or Sivir,
The Chompers.
Jinx can
the
follow up
double
with
down.
either chompers or just like ult from far
Sure. Yeah.
more damage. And I mean, if you can start a fight by ulting for a pick for a reset, that
Mhm.
is so huge for Jinx.
And then it's like it doesn't really matter where you were because you get excited and you can just catch up to the fight wherever it happens
Yes.
to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean, you could be as safe as you need, and as long as you can start out the fight with your passive, you are good to go.
Yeah.
And I think that they definitely
curious to
can
see
do
the
that.
Lux. Yeah. I'm curious to see the Lux into the Asol just because it seemed like a good opportunity for him to counter pick the champ that he's been spamming.
Yeah.
He does just pick comfort, so I don't know if it's both counter pick and comfort or.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't
see.
see it being too good of a lane matchup, but
The Asol's clears so good. Maybe
yeah.
maybe with some early jungle pressure, Mumu coming through. I mean, if
Yeah.
Asol's shoving, I could see it. But
I'd imagine a Mumu plus Lux is a one rotation type gank. That feels pretty easy to a Mumu Q, Lux Q, a Mumu Q, and then all the Lux autos and abilities in between.
after like level 2, level 3, can probably one rotation kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
that's
seems
the
good.
ideology. And I know Spencer is super good at, just playing in Fog of War on Lux and just looking for picks. But I mean, I think the Zerosian said it in chat. Rod equals no one shots, and like that's probably the case. And Lux gets like absurdly fed, and KDA has Morgana. So I mean, if Rowdy's ready with his finger on the trigger to Black Shield, any bindings, then kind of invalidates Lux's playstyle mid game.
Kind of hard for them to pop it as well. Like besides Lux E, there isn't really a lot of magic damage to pop a spell shield.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Most of their magic damage is things that you don't want going into a black shield.
Yeah.
By the way, Zarosian, whatever. No game 3. It's just 2 games regardless.
Yeah.
So if
Can
it
and
goes one way,
often do end on a draw.
Yep. All right. Classic trooper ARAM players got the untouchable tag.
We didn't talk about it too much, but Zesty Queso elects for Olaf on R5, which I think is a good lane matchup. Well, in fact, I know it's a good lane matchup into Renekton, especially if he's going to take Ghost Ignite like he did, but is also pretty good into Maokai and even Jinx. But I'm curious to see how it's going to do versus Asol. I feel like although
just kind of blast him as he's flying away.
I know that Asol functions pretty heavily on slows through his E and like buying Leandries, so his Q slows. Obviously, Olaf's gonna ignore that, but I mean, that's good binding. TK's gonna flash away. Gets out only having used his flash in a trade with Roddy's Ignite.
Definitely a sketchy spot. This standing in this spot as a support is like the usual thing, but it's really sketchy if mid lane doesn't also walk up to here, so you can see them walk in. If my mid laner doesn't walk up here, I just back up into like this bush.
Yeah.
And see if they walk in.
100%. Because if they sneak up tight to that wall like that, you have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody.
5 point, you can stand here. Otherwise,
yeah.
Get out of there.
Everybody gets hit there. Even Faker's done it.
Definitely like the autopilot place to go for. Even me up. There's a lot of people. Autopilot bad.
Yep.
It's like no leash needed for the Amumu, so Silver gets a little shove right off the bat. And again, maybe blue side early gank bot. We'll see.
Yeah.
Unless he's just going for a full clear. He's going for a full clear. Okay.
Yep. In my mind, Maokai should be a good early ganking jungler, but I've been told that that's not really the case with him, that he is just more of a full clearer.
Okay.
I mean, Flash W is still kind of brutal. In fact, I think we might be seeing a little bit of that now, actually.
Against the Lux.
Amumu is way far away.
Nice.
Good flash. Changes the direction of the knock-up, so he's not in any trouble. Oh, Amumu is there for the flash Q. Lux has no abilities to tag on immediately after, but Maokai still does burn his flash. Pretty well played all around. Uh-oh, Asol's just gonna go right away.
Yeah,
And he's
kinda
outscaled.
got outscaled, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't have
Maybe
Nimbus
not.
final auto attack you to death.
Oh, wow.
That's just the
Knows
last
he's gonna die. He's going in, but I mean, if he is gonna get first blood, that feels pretty worth it to me.
Yeah, even I'm almost thinking even if he didn't, just since he outscales so hard, 1-for-1, even without first blood's probably worth it for him.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you meant even if he doesn't get the kill. I was like, all right, you lost me there. I think it's a fine trade even if he doesn't get the kill. What exactly are we trading? Confused.
Wave state is so good. No.
This is the most miserable part of any top lane matchup. Okay, so we know Olaf's strong early, that's why he gets the push, but then the wave bounces back. Then what?
Yeah.
Then Renekton is stuck in this purgatory that is top lane. Where it is just forever not his turn.
That's for me the scariest thing as a top laner is when I'm like, oh, I got the push, and then like without realizing they let me get the push.
Yeah.
Luck's in a little bit of trouble.
Lulu is there for the counter gank over the wall though. He's got another bandage, I think. Oh, good dodge from Dartavian.
Jukin. But yeah, you get the nice shove going, and then it reaches like right in front of their tower, and they just freeze it.
Yep.
And it's like, how are you freezing on me? It's level 2. What are you? Just like a matchup thing that you learn eventually, but.
Mm-hmm. A lot of skirmishing around the mid lane though, kind of like you thought with the Mumu and Lux, but Maokai was there first actually. Good spell shield from Joe. But, I mean, they're playing lane really standard. You know, like Sivir is standing directly in front of TK, so that way neither of them can get hit by binding. If anything, Sivir has to spell shield it. But that's no big deal. Going down a few CS early, but I think that's totally reasonable.
Yep.
I think that Sivir functions extremely strong as a team fighter, like around that 2 items. She is so strong with the newer Navori. Because, I mean, although her ult passive kind of makes her do the same thing that Navori does, where if you auto, you know, you get cooldowns back on all your abilities. I mean, just doubling down with the Navori as well. You are legit tossing a Q out, like, every 2 autos, and your W is permanently up, so you have, like, a permanent attack speed steroid that is also AoE cleaving their whole team for up to 20% more damage based on how much crit you have. So
These like old Spear of Sojin, Navori's, those things just, I feel like they just break the game on some characters. It's just ridiculous, some of the interactions, like the constant Tristana bombs, and some champions just benefit so much from them.
Yeah, I keep saying that
Lucian
about
dashing.
the 80 carry meta right now. I feel like if you're not building Navori, you're not top tier. Jinx is kind of the exception to that. And I guess Zarya as well, just because, I mean, they're hyper carries. They like their Zeal items as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're going to go IE, most likely.
They've just got other stuff going for them.
Right, yeah. But, I mean, just the fact that, you know, some of these champions are kind of just brought back into the meta just by an item is pretty crazy. Oh, Morgana in a bit of trouble. Is going to flash out, though.
Yeah,
Without losing too much. Amumu's gonna clear all the vision on the bot side.
Pretty much dead even. Pretty tense. Pretty tense up there.
Yep.
MDC
is gonna grab.
Say not the relaxing 15 CS up, thriving, you know. Not yet.
No.
Red team
Although this is the window where Olaf kind of is scariest. He traded his Ghost for Renekton Flash earlier, and now his is up, Renekton's not. So I don't really think Olaf cares that Maokai's here. He has 2 sums and an ult compared to nothing from Renekton. Well, change your mind, Renekton ult. But here they go. Uh-oh, Olaf whiffs the axe.
Made the difference.
Yeah, it did.
Well
I
played by
like...
Dakota.
Yeah, I like how Dakota played that for sure. Definitely gave Olaf the opportunity to punish, but you know,
Yeah.
didn't overextend too hard. You know, let the Maokai help him out.
And as soon as he sees the blood in the eyes, just knows if I just get out of here, we win.
Yep,
Just runs
exactly.
backwards.
Ooh, good burst from Lux. Last auto will do it.
Nice.
Wondering if the Herald's just gonna full reset here. Yep.
Looks like Booster looking it for the Rift. Gonna sneak it, but D'Artagnan's definitely gonna spot him
Yeah.
early.
Starts it over the wall and pulls it away.
Pulls it away. I mean, there's a world where he doesn't and just runs top. Zesty looking mighty tasty up there.
Yeah, no Ghost, no ult.
Oh. No
What?
way.
Oh, he's setting it up as if... Wow. I mean, they're gonna grab Olaf for sure here.
Just stall as long as you can.
Yeah.
Nice. Herald goes down. They're pinging it. That is
Ooh.
big
Izumu
play.
caught out here. Oh, good combo from Lux
Great combo.
with weaving in all the autos in between. Oh, good flash stun from Renekton, dodging out on the Lux binding as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice solid counter from both sides. Ooh,
Back to
Jinx is
Reach.
pumping. Sivir has the Ghost and flashed away.
Scary, scary.
Mm-hmm.
Good play. I mean, they traded things topside, but I think overall the kills are pretty good for KDA topside and then the big win bot side.
Oh yeah.
They're looking pretty happy, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Jinx secures 2 plates as well. Is sticking around for 3, maybe a bit ambitious, but maybe not. How much gold does that put Jinx at? 1,600, wow.
Yeesh.
It's kind of an awkward spot to be at, because that doesn't let her finish her Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
And buying crit cloaks, or buying just like 1 crit cloak is kind of abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
Finish
gonna be...
boots and, yeah.
Yep,
Pickaxe
boots and
too.
pickaxe.
Yeah, at least spent all the gold, not walking away with 300 in the bank or something. That feels good. Full Ludens for the Lux as well.
That's a pretty solid spike, because I mean, you're popping that Ludens on cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna give a lot of laning pressure.
Yeah.
Although Asol did just pick up his Ra, so let the stacking commence.
Something happening down here. Never mind.
We've got a little bit of an all-in up here. Ghost comes out from Olaf. Axe doesn't connect, so Elias will be fine here. He does have his ult, so is going to be able to hold a dive if it comes to it.
Yeah.
Zesty's thinking about it.
Yeah.
He's thinking just 1 auto QE does it, but...
Ooh. Aloe with the cannon save.
You love to see it.
Yeah. Big play. Not under tower.
Oh, Elias is turning it. Oh, it's close, but no cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Olaf is just gonna win the duel through the ult.
Nice Lux combo.
Yep.
Asol does go down. Nice.
Wasn't quite enough damage to one-shot Aesol. Amumu did have to help clean it up, but good damage nonetheless. Oh my god. Okay, Rowdy's gonna go.
Darktavian.
Wow.
Happy feet.
Yep. That douche is going. He's pumping. There should be another one. Let's see if he keeps going for Jinx too. Or for Lux. Oh my god. Oh,
I'm
nice.
excited.
Yep.
Nice binding, but no ulti.
Yep. That'll be it.
Oh.
Wait, how did Morgana get out, by the way?
Lux has ulti soon.
Oh boy.
It's just gonna come down to whether or not the binding lands. There it is.
He's got
Well
ult
played by
again?
Trooper. Yeah.
That's just guarantee those are comms.
Yep.
He just used it, man.
I don't want a Lux is sprinting at you like that. That's
Yeah.
terrifying. Well played by Trooper. I hate going for like all in things like that where like I think if I miss this one ability I just die.
Yep.
And I
Kinda
give the
flip-
kill to the Jinx. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but he's got it
Mhm.
all under control.
That's why you don't think about it. You just blast cone flash in and did not flash.
Thank God Jinx didn't, though.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oopsies. Jinx flashed the binding.
You know, my jungler said the other day, I liked it. Just said at the end of the day, it's only 25 LP. I think about that all the time now.
I wish it was only 25. I'm looking at minus 30s.
Oh, like the new update. TK jumping in.
Jinx is gonna reset off tower though and kind of commit to an all-in since Maokai's there.
Yeah, Maokai's sick. Yeah.
Dakota's getting the short end of the stick on the other side though. Looks like Morgana picks up the other one. So double killed on bot lane, one each. And Dakota, fortunately, has to pay the price.
Doing fine though. He's 3-2-0.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
this Lux though.
Yep. This is what Spencer does. Walks around with Ludens.
He hasn't shopped since for 4 minutes or whatever since
Yeah.
he picked up that item.
An alternator and pen boots.
Okay. He's should be a. I think that's like one shot at this point in the game for if you catch a Lux or I don't know about a Soul still 'cause he's got
Yep.
the roll stack and giving him more, but Black Shieldless Lux I think definitely gets one shot now. That was like just over half before.
And he's level 11 now.
Yeah.
So that ult is hurting.
Yeah.
BF sword for Jinx, probably gonna be IE second, maybe BT. BT shield is kind of disgustingly big. That might make a difference versus Lux, but
Look at this
it might
dude.
not.
Black Shield though. Okay.
Wow, TK's in, doesn't hit anything,
Yeah.
has to flash out.
Spell Shield is nice ult.
Ooh, good eat. Wow.
Hey,
Did he? Oh, he just got executed. Oh my god.
Spit him right into the execute. Not like he had a choice. It was that or into the team. But
Yeah. I was like, he's gonna have this big shield. There's no way he dies.
oh, the
Ooh. Both sides are preoccupied.
Yes.
Oh no, Aesol double.
Zesty, you got this.
Let's go top lane. Woo!
It's just 22 CS up. 21 CS up in my lane thriving. if I was just a new player starting out right now and wanted to climb, I think I'd be a Silas one trick, and I would play ASOL whenever it wasn't banned. If I was playing the game.
Oof. God, Olaf does a lot of damage right now. This is like his high damage mythic is Trinity Force for sure.
He healed.
I've seen Stride. Yeah, yeah. I've seen Stride Breaker as like I don't want to get.
About.
Yeah, Trinity Forces for hitting towers. Also, just gives you a crap ton of damage. Olaf makes good use of the Sheen. He is gonna get locked up for ages here though. Does get another W shield. Doesn't matter though. Shutdown can't go to Jinx. Olaf dies too quickly. But I mean, Olaf being dead here is gonna give KDA a lot of time here on this top tower.
Yeah. Oh, that was real good for Zesty's lane though. Yeah, got the kill, got the tower.
Uh huh.
Who cares?
He's probably gonna move to bot lane now. Try to work on that tower.
Okay, Ooh,
Ooh, good knockup.
going in.
No follow up though.
Luck's not there yet.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Sure is. Indeed.
Say
Good
it.
eat.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sivers is not playing safe up there. It looks like. He's getting
like
dove
how
at the inhib tower.
Directed cam didn't even really show us. It's like, and by the way.
Oh, and Sivers dead to Malk IQ. How did that happen?
Oh no, Elo. Nice.
This Jinx champ. Olaf is not liking that.
I cannot believe they got ASOL and Jinx.
I know.
Guess missing bans is pretty impactful.
I mean, they only missed second phase though, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was just they don't play Soul, we're gonna just call your bluff.
They only have one person to play it and we have two, so we should not ban it.
True.
No, I agree.
It's definitely weird though. There does seem to be several different, you know, this champ has to be first picked type metas floating around.
Mm-hmm.
Asol is one of them. You know, Zyra Khan is another one. Andrew's writing that down.
Yes. There we go. Ooh, ASOL, maybe not in trouble at all.
Nope, he's just gonna fly away. So Olaf's ult is down now, so I guess a little bit more freedom to float. Sever is actually just dying to dragons here.
Well, I mean, got more autos off there than I should have been allowed, I think. But
Yeah.
let's go down. Yeah,
Wow.
as soon as the Lux went down, it's like, okay, who's gonna deal with the Jinx and the ASOL now? Or the Jinx especially. They traded.
Ah,
for the
Jinx is on
Malphite.
IE already.
Ooh. The gold lead bot lane. 6k to 10k. Show for compared to the rest of his team, not doing awful. Definitely feeling the Jinx though. 7-2 and 8 Jinx.
Ooh,
Nice.
good flash binding.
This
There you have it.
guy- You see the Lux, but you think, oh, I've got a Morgana on my team. I shouldn't have to worry about the random bindings. Where's my Morgana? Taking top
Going back
spell.
to his jungles days. Oh, fast like a new crab.
Maybe Morgana died during the fight. I was not paying attention. I shouldn't be saying anything, but
It is funny though.
it's fine. No, it's the Morgana taking Scuttle saying, "Where's my Jinx?" Dang it,
Been
bot.
leashing this thing forever. Where are you?
You could have gotten like whatever 100 gold instead you died. Well, which one seems
That
better?
seems like a
to
bad
you?
choice to me.
Yeah.
Wow, Jinx is on 3 items already.
Rapid fire is nice.
I know a lot of people buy it on Jinx. I am kind of a rapid fire cannon hater, I'm not gonna lie, but
I kind of thought you were gonna say that. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it. So, but
it's definitely one of those, it does feel good items, but I
Yeah.
mean,
see
how
the math
practical
works
is it
out.
really? We'll see.
Just Trooper rooted for so long. He's gonna have like
Yeah.
7 seconds of CC at the end of this.
And Roddy's still alive. Was. And there's the big ult.
Just for going
Dragon
down as well.
Baron's gonna go down almost certainly.
Yeah. I heard somebody saying the other day just how it's rapid fire is just such a good item and you should build it on like every 80 carry. And they had a compelling argument. I don't remember what it was, but you know they had me going a little bit.
Yeah,
Glad you're here to counter my excitement.
right. I mean, what's better than being able to auto 0 time? Being able to auto 1 time?
I should preface that with it's about ARAM specifically, but that's where I get all my information. Skill Captain ARAM chat.
Which one's better for Beer League? Who knows? Wow, KDA is up 10k already. With Ace Jinx, mind you.
Oh. Yeah, 24 minutes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Just walk away. Just walk away.
Yeah, neither of these games have a tie, so this KDA wins. It'll be the first tie. Wait, or no, they don't. 303. Does that mean no losses or no ties?
I'm not sure. Oh, just walk away from the ASOL route.
I'll check. Give me 1 second. Ooh. I can't alt tab out. I'll tell you after the game.
I think neither of these teams have lost, if I'm correct. Because we've tied
That's what I
MDC.
assumed. Okay, so neither team has lost. They have both tied.
And I've seen KDA tie as well.
Actually, we tied them. Yeah,
That's right, yeah.
it was very memorable. That's the one thing that kept me going for so long.
We tied KDA.
We tied KDA.
Aloe's kind of rooted for his entire life. And Arcavian is frontlining like a madman. Uh-oh, Olaf found his angle on Jinx though.
Huge.
He is able to take her down, but, I mean, you got Aesol on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a little deep in the towers, but everybody's dead. I think that's game.
Move, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's like any one person on their team that could hold under the towers.
Yeah.
Last
My,
year.
oh my. Aesol.
Any ASOL gamers in looking for a team? Just kidding.
I've actually been playing Aesol
Top
all week.
Or you've been just Phil, so you play it wherever if it's up.
I'm playing it every game I have the opportunity to, and will do so in Beer League.
Same.
No. You
ASOL
too?
Support. Yep. Build relic.
Man.
Yep.
I guess we just... How about we just handshake that neither of us play it, and we don't have to ban it?
Since we're allowed to do blind pick now for the custom games, right? We can both just pick it.
Oh, true, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Alright. As long as I get to have them, I don't care.
Yeah. And we're live. Yeah, so tied 1-1. Oh, I forgot to enter the matches. It doesn't matter. It's tied 1-1. Yes, thanks for watching, everybody. When's the next game? Next game is 3/13. Thursday's a game. Is there anything?
Yeah, I know we play Thursday.
Wednesday 3:15. RP versus Elm on Wednesday. It's the next game, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Well, how about it?
All right, that'll be a good game.
Yeah, that was a fun
Alright.
series to cast, though.
Yeah, thanks for casting. Thanks for talking when I was distracted.
Anytime.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We will
Peace out, chat.